Hello, everybody. Erica here with all things parks, and I have just parked my car here at Epcot. I am super duper looking forward to Festival of the Arts. I am late to the party, but I'm super excited. This has quickly become my favorite festival at Epcot, or at Disney for that matter. And when I pulled up with all of my excitement for a very colorful day, I noticed the parking lot has transformed. Create, Discover, Imagine are all gone. And now we have another IP park. So we have Dory, Moana, Hehe, we got Rocket, all sorts of new characters to mark the parking lot. This is obviously very disappointing news. So let's head inside and hope that this is the only disappointment of the day. Made it into the park, and although I'm a little bit worried that I parked in section Dory, which is a girl that forgets literally everything, I'm confident I will be able to find my way back to my car. But it's so nice to be back at Epcot, especially for Festival of the Arts, where there's still going to be some imagination, creativity, and discovery. So let's go ahead, pick up our passport, and get painting. Always my first stop at a festival is to pick up your passport so we can get planning of what we're going to eat. I love how colorful all of the decor is, so those giant paint bottles are so cute. And on my way back, look at how awesome this is, a little Fantasia water action. So love all the little pieces of artwork that they sprinkle throughout this fest. I ran back because paint by number is my favorite activity to do here at Festival of the Arts, and unfortunately it ends at 5, and it's just after 5, so we just missed it. But look how cute of a design it is. It is all these colorful figments. And if you are coming out to paint by number, just pay attention. It has moved to kind of back behind Spaceship Earth before you get to World Showcase Bridge there because of the construction, I'm assuming. So it is no longer across from Soarin'. I will have to come back because I definitely need to get my paint on. With that, let's go ahead and get our sips and savers on and check out some of the food booths. Moderne is over by Test Track, and it is a new booth that has some watermelon creations calling my name. Okay. I had to go with the Watermelon Mary. It is one of my favorite flavors. Love myself some vodka, and I like when there's no tomato in my Mary. It is a slushy that is very watermelon-y. It's thick. It's got a really nice consistency because it's like breaking away from being frozen. So you get a little bit of liquid, but a little bit of solid. So overall, really good, very strong, bam, in your face watermelon. I love the texture of this. So you can kind of see it's slushy, but not. So I also went with a watermelon tzatziki, which is a pickled watermelon with a whole bunch of goodies sprinkled on top, including some foam. And then I also went with the angry crab. Okay, the watermelon tzatziki. And I got everything on here but the wasabi because I ain't looking to die. It is very interesting. The pickledness of the watermelon gives it a very unique flavor. At first I didn't think I liked it, but at the end of the day I think this is a winner. This is very interesting. The foam kind of gives it a real airy, fun texture as well. And then getting some more of those sweet flavors, and there's like a little bit of bitterness, almost like a pepperish flavor. So this is a surprisingly very interesting dish. That brings us to the angry crab, and ain't nothing angry about it. The crab is so good. So it's very buttery. It's very sweet. Fried to perfection. Get that crunch with those vegetables on there. There is a little bit of heat. It's a very pleasant heat right at the end where you get that little bit of sriracha, but it's very well balanced and excellent. I think that one steals the show with the watermelon Mary. Modern A was a great addition, or is a great addition to the art festival, and I always like going to the new food booths or checking out the new food items because time after time these festivals get very repetitive. So I love checking out what's new, what's going on, and they had a really good selection of new options. Love the crab, and I love all things watermelon. So those are really good options to check out if you're headed to the art festival. But let's go ahead, since we are at an art festival, let's go ahead and jump into some paintings and become our own piece of art. Pass holders, do not forget to stop in and get your Dumbo magnet. So I think I actually am art. Now we're gonna go see some real art. We're gonna start with sidewalk chalk art. Making my way from the beginning of the World Showcase, which I always start in Mexico, back. I'm heading towards Italy. I had to do a quick stop at the refreshment outpost because they have a berries and cream Berliner sour. So this is actually local. This is from Orlando. This is really, really tasty. So definitely get that it is a sour. Makes you pucker a little bit. Not super berry, not super creamy, but overall a really solid beer. So I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy this, and then I'm off to Italy to check out some mushroom ravioli and an amaretto Bellini. So let's get to it. We've made it to Italy. I'm going to hop in line for some ravioli and of course my amaretto Bellini, but in the meantime, let me go ahead and show you some of my favorite pieces of artwork that I've run into so far. It is hard to believe that I have made it this far into a video without checking out the festival merchandise. So let's go ahead and head into a festival merchandise tent and see what the offerings have. After reviewing those items, it does appear that Disney forgot there was going to be an art festival and last minute threw 5 items out to purchase. I'm gonna pass on all of them. L'arte de mangiare. The Italian margherita is of course a fan favorite, but we are doing it a little different this year. I love mushroom and I love truffle, so the fact that this is mushroom and truffle butter with some truffle pearls, I'm going in. Such a good truffle flavor, not overdone, perfect, balances out so nicely with that meaty mushroom. The raviolis cook perfectly, having a little bit of brightness from that microgreen on top. This dish is a home run. I am still dreaming about that ravioli. It was rolled so thin, such good texture on the actual pasta itself, and just so much love in that truffle butter. It's delicious. Sweet, salty, meaty, love that. Nothing better than to wash that down, hopefully, then with my amaretto Bellini. So we have amaretto as well as Prosecco in this. Delicious. Strong on the Prosecco, but get a little bit of that amaretto, so you get a little bit of nuttiness, and definitely a nice, nutty, balanced beverage that matched perfectly with my ravioli. Well, that is going to be a wrap here at Festival of the Arts. I am going home with one additional passenger, extra large, and that is, of course, my Dopey. So I caved, got my Dopey, but how could I not? I could have not, but I did it anyways. So thank you all for joining us. We, of course, have so much more to do here at the festival, so we will be back, hopefully dragging Andrew out with us next time. We have to go and find all the Figment paintings. That's like his favorite thing to do at these festivals, is do the finds, so he wins his little prize. So we'll be back to, of course, do that. But what makes this festival so magical is that every time you come, it is so different. So all of that sidewalk chalk that we saw today, including the 3D artwork, will be completely different next time we come. So not only do we have to go back and do our Figment painting that we missed from this time, which possibly is going to be a new mural by the time we get back, we have to go and re-see everything we already did. So don't worry, we'll buckle up and be back soon. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below if you have bought any paintings, what your favorite dishes are, and if you bought any of that merch. If you did, all right, thanks so much. See y'all soon.